Hello everyone. I am Narayanchandra Rauth, your easy life coach. I am now on YouTube. My point is to convey a very new thing which I have got from my recent reading of the book, and the name of the book is The Richest Man in Babylon. Every one of us are in a state of cluttered thought about what should be done to make us free from the worries caused by some sort of mental pressure. And I have started to decipher it from various clues that I am getting from my studies and exercise of those thoughts that are coming to me. And I think that this clarity of thought is very essential for our progress. And we are doing that with great confidence. And I am here to share with you those very thoughts. Joysalji, thank you very much. You have joined today's class.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, have you bought the book, The Richest Man in Babylon?
Yes, sir, I have bought.
In which language have you?
But I bought it 3 years back. I have.
Have you got it with you?
Yeah. I have bought it 3 years back.
Okay. You are fortunate enough.
It is in my library.
Very good. Then why don't you share your thought, knowledge you have gained from reading this book in the class? I think this is a very important thing that should be done.
Yes. I will do it.
Have you read it in English version?
Yeah, English version I read.
Okay. So far I have read the book. I think that the story is there is too much story. Actually, I think that theme is small, but the story is very
that's
much.
right. Yeah. Yes.
For example, today the person who shared that thought, I haven't read it earlier, but I went to some extent that so that the point is very important, and that is mixed in the story itself. So if you have got it 3 years back, though you have learned the point. That is the point that one time all the wealth of the city were absorbed by one person.
Yes.
And I have not understood till now. Is it really true?
No, these are maybe imaginary. This may be imaginary thing, maybe.
But the point is very important.
Relevant, very relevant and important even today.
Yes. I think that it may be imaginary story, but this may happen. For example, I think that suppose in our state, in West Bengal, there is very little production. There is no good factories or production. We, the West Bengal people, are being the consumers also only. That means as we are in health sector, we are going to Tamil Nadu, Odisha, and giving our money to them. So I think that may happen one day, that there will be only some lower level of production, and there will be dearth of money within us. I think this is true. And I read a report a few months ago that possibly in Venezuela or somewhere there is so poverty that if you go to buy 1 kilo of food, etc., then you have to spend 1 bag of money. That is, the money has lost its value. As we are in India, that will not be may happen, but one point it has been clear. Do you know that most of the young people of our state are going to other states to earn their livelihood? Are you aware of this fact?
Yeah, I am aware.
Yes. From in our state, from distant, remote districts, people are going to all other states, and that means our apprehension that one day this may happen, that we are poor because we shall be able only to buy. No, we have no power to produce some product, so that may be sold in the to others. And this story in this book may be imaginary, but this is reliable. That is a very learning to us. And the approach of teaching the financial laws or financial principles is very, very appreciating. And one of my mentors say that 2 things. One is money, another is sex. 2 things are integral in our life, but they are our knowledge about them are very limited because they are not taught in the school levels or from any other institute. And herein lies the importance of such classes that will give us the learnings on these 2 very important matters. From that very aspect, the way of teaching the financial laws through this story of Arkad is very important, I think. And thank you very much for sharing these things. And I think learning is one thing, and to extract the great idea that should be implemented in our life is another thing. What is your thought about it?
That's right.
And tell me what you want to say.
Knowing another thing and doing another thing. We know everything, but we are not doing anything. That knowledge is of no use.
Yes. I am very surprised that you have bought this book 3 years ago.
3 years ago, I read, but at Penn, the book is not with me. At Penn, I in Guwahati. I am in Guwahati. I am working. I have been transferred in Guwahati.
Okay. That doesn't matter. I am just saying, sharing your truth. That means you should read it.
I have read 3 years back, and it is in my library. I am very fond of buying the books.
Okay, very good habit. And I am in the dream that I shall extract the main thing of this book, and I shall write one book. And I am very just inspire me so that I can do this, so that it may be spread. Because many of the people have not the ability to extract that very essence from this book. But this is a very important book. But the historical background is very important to us. And one thing has struck me, that prosperity and depression, it happens in every civilization. Prosperity means they are very much affluent, but sometimes it comes that something happens and their prosperity goes to lower state. And I think this has happened to Babylon, and this is a very important thing. And this is the point I should mention here. Okay. How are you progressing with your life, or are you still in your job?
Yeah, I am in jobs.
What actions are you taking so that you may improve your financial state, or someone else for which you have joined this community, or etc.? Are you writing? Okay. You are not able?
I am not able to do any much more.
Okay. You are just enjoying and trying to. You are trying to keep yourself updated, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That you can say.
Okay, that is a good thing. One thing I have learned from these classes or from my endeavor to improve myself is that maintaining your standard is very important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because in our environment, in our life, in our situation, there are various factors that may pull you down. But if I can maintain my standard of life, that is a very success. What do you think about it?
Yes, you are absolutely right.
Yes. Then when I am in stable state, then I may think about the progress or improvement, upliftment that may be. So thank you very much that you are sharing your thought with me. And I often see you in the class, and that is a very important boosting to me. And I am trying to improve myself. And what I shared in the class, that I have calculated that that book is very much new, and it has published 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and I have a platform actually. In West Bengal, I am connected with a religious community, and I have written the book on it. And that style of writing is something new. There are many books on the life of my Sadguru Nigamananda Paramahansadev, and I have read those books, and I have extracted something new, and my way of presentation is something new. And that book I wrote for rousing the curiosity about the great saint or great person, and the approach is something new. Whenever this is a very little book, it is of actually 48 pages, but but that very way of writing is something that it will grow curiosity among the readers, and they will read those very books, big books. And this is my approach. And actually, I read the book for the second edition after 4 years, and I also charmed that these are the very things that should inspire others to know about these great persons. Because our mentor, that is religious mentor of Guru, his ideal is to make ideal household in our country. Ideal household. That is, he didn't want that we should be sannyas, we should adopt sannyas. He wants that if we can make real men in the true sense of the term, and if we can make ourselves the ideal householders, then our country, our state, our existence will be okay. And that is the point. And this message should be spread every community. Those who are good enough, they are doing this, and we are also doing. And one thing, I have to take permission from our supreme authority, so that book may be sold in the gathering of about 10,000 people. It is going. Yes, it is going to be held at Hooghly Rajhati. Rajhati was an old port, and it is near Tarakasar. And I think God is awaiting a great success for me in that place. However, thank you very much. You are for your interest in such classes, and be with us so that we may share our thoughts, etc. And what thing I am doing, I have concentrated on publishing books, because I have my one-to-one with Sandeep sir himself. And what I have done till now, and considering my age, it is not. He has suggested that it is almost good. But one thing, that I have made too much investment in life insurance, and that is one thing. And they are going to be matured in the coming 2 or 3 years, most of them. And so I should not take too much new adventure, and I have to maintain it, and I have to invest my time and money and efforts to flourish myself as a publisher, and I think I shall be able to do it in no time. And this is my endeavor. And one thing I am doing is that I am conducting my classes in Bengali every day from 5:45 to about 6:30. So I am sometimes late in joining the class, but I think that these are giving me insights, and these are training me. And one thing is that persons are joining in that class day by day, and it is a boosting to me. And I am actually synthesizing or integrating all the things I have learned or I am learning, and this new product is being produced, and that would be very beneficial to me. I am very much confident. Let's see what lies in the future. Okay. And I have to end the class, and your presence has changed the dimension of the book and inspire me so that I may do something for the humanity, for my own benefit, and also for the benefit of others. Thank you very much for joining this class. Actually, there is many problems in our life, but we can't see the problem. We can judge in what level of problem, what level of life we are. Yesterday, there was some 2 or 3 people came in my house, and I have judged the situation. There are some problems, several problems, what may be. But it is surprising that people have just the adjustment problem, relationship problem, and they are fighting with them. There is no dearth of money in their family, but they are not in quiet state or peaceful state. I just mention 1 or 2 things that you are in the state of lack of relationship and just adjustment problem. And actually, my learning is from my mentor Mitesh Khatri's behavioral science. Because of lack of time, I cannot continue practice those or watching those videos or courses. But I am very much confident that I have learned something, and that is going to be effective for others and for myself also. And let us see what happens in the future. Thank you for joining this class.
Thank you, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.